The final salute to the late Brigadier Charles Oluka has concluded here in Kalaki district. The UPDF Guard of Honor, family members and religious leaders escorted the remains of the late former Director General of ISO to his final destination. This was followed by 11 gun salutes in the same spirit of honoring the services of the late General Charles Oluka. Earlier, the mourners, including hundreds of dignitaries, family friends and fellow army officers, delivered eulogies, sharing stories and anecdotes about General Oluka's career, achievements and character.
He was one of the most religious people I've known, always praying, and he has taught us very many good lessons. He was a brother, he was a friend, and somebody who you could trust.
It was wonderful knowing you, working with you, and being your MP.
We had lived a very, very, very happy life with Charles from the time we met. We had unconditional love for one another. There are two things that has built us in that family: love and prayers.
On her part, the Vice President Jessica Alupo appreciated the contribution of the UPDF in promoting peace in the country. Alupo narrated how the background check and investigations favored the late Oluka's recommendations to a higher position, as all sources offered a green light to the dedicated UPDF officer.
My report was very easy to compile because a few people who I called were all very happy with the work of Brigadier General Charles Oluka. The next day at 8 o'clock exactly, Your Grace, His Excellency the President rang again. He said, "Did you do the assignment?" I said, "Yes, Your Excellency. Give me the results." And then I gave him the results according to how he had instructed me. That's how I knew Brigadier General Charles Oluka.
Retired Major General Alupo says Oluka was so passionate about his operations.
By the time of his death, he was so passionate about streamlining the electoral commission gadgets. The gadgets, Your Grace, which we are going to use in the next election. And he had persuaded me to convene over 4 meetings over the same.
Alupo represented the President Yoweri Museveni, who said that the country has lost a true patriot whose leadership has been marked by discipline and good cooperation with the general public.
This shows that he embodied the values of the NRA, UPDF, as a pro-people army. The UPDF is a guarantor of the legitimate interests of all Ugandans.
President asserts that the UPDF is proud of Oluka's legacy, and thus the country celebrates his contribution to the peace and security. President Yoweri Museveni contributed 10 million shillings as condolences to the family.
Therefore, the UPDF is proud of the great legacy of Brigadier General Charles Oluka.
How he achieved this was what some of the mourners shared with the general public.
You are loyal to the Commander-in-Chief, and you ably supported the strategic mission of the UPDF and government of Uganda.
Brigadier General Oluka's commitment to military service and peace leaves a lasting reminder of his legacy and leadership. Since 1987, after being fished from Soroti Flying School, where he was an aircraft engineering instructor, Oluka joined the army and was posted to ISO, in the same year under the leadership of the now Minister of Security, Muhwezi.
And I worked with him until I left the organization in 1996. I again worked with him from 2021 up to today.
From then, he rose through the ranks to become the Director General of ISO. The family, including widow Akisa Harriet Oluka and children, have been urged to remain united.
There is a tendency of mounting pressure on the children, on the widow. I want to stand here and say, whoever has that thought, withdraw.
The late Oluka died at the age of 57 years from a nearby hospital along Kampala-Entebbe Highway. Daniel Mugoya and Gloria Gutabinji here at Kalaki District.